Hey there, this is a food review. Excuse the background noise, I'm kind of parked right by the street here. This is a food review of the Pepperoni Pizza from QuikTrip. I've had it a few times. This is not my first time having it, but nonetheless, I wanted to do a food review. So QuikTrip, if you don't know, is a gas station. So it's a little different from a regular gas station. I know there's probably a stigma around eating food from a gas station. I'm not going to pretend that that doesn't apply to QuikTrip, but they do have a dedicated kitchen and they do have staff that are trained to work with food, and they actually put these together in store, then cut them up. So while it is a gas station, I'd still like to review the food here. And so this is the pepperoni pizza that I want to review. And so I'm going to talk about a few things. First, I'm going to talk about presentation. Then I'm going to open it up, try it, talk about taste and mouthfeel. Then I'll talk about value of this item, price versus what you get for the price, whether it's worth it in my opinion. And then I'll give my overall rating. So a few things to note on presentation. So I love this fun box. Like, this box is cool. It's shaped like a slice of pizza, and it's even got a little window. Sad that they put this sticker that covers up the window though, because that window is fun, right? That's a fun little window. You can see that pepperoni pizza, just excited to be a little pepperoni pizza in there, and it's just, hey, you ready to eat me? Yes, I am ready to eat this. Overall presentation, I think, is really good. You'll even note on this tag that they have a time period on here indicating that this sits under a warmer. So you kind of lose points for that, right? This is sitting under a warmer when you grab this box, because it's not made to order by any means. They make it ahead of time, and then they put it in this box and they put it out there for people to grab. They do have a time on here that indicates that at some point, if the pizza hasn't been bought, they throw it out, which I think is kind of a positive. It tells me that they are trying to keep it fresh and you're not grabbing something that's been there for too long. Again, they kind of lose points for the whole not made to order, but again, this is a gas station, so let's keep our expectations in check. So presentation, overall good. So now let's open it up, and maybe this can be part of the presentation. It's got a nice little tab. I think this box is well designed because it keeps itself closed, and then you kind of push in and it opens the tab, and there is the pizza. There's one single slice of pepperoni and then a little sliver right here. Okay, well, that's a little disappointing. I'm sure I've had this before and it came with like 2 or 3 slices of pepperoni. I will say it is a big slice of pepperoni. Like, this is a normal slice of pizza, and that pepperoni is like going more than 50% the width of it. So, I mean, maybe they changed to larger slices of pepperoni. The pizza looks good though. It looks good. It's a taller pizza, you know. Here, let me take it out. It doesn't feel particularly hot. It's a little warm. It does feel like a temperature where you could bite right into it without worrying about burning yourself, which is a concern with pizza, for me at least. So I think I'm going to go in and talk about taste and mouthfeel. So I'm going to take a few bites. See how much cheese they put on there. Try the crust here. Okay. Okay. So, taste and mouthfeel. It's good. I want to be clear, though. Your local pizza chain that's run by mom and pop is always going to be superior to this or any really big chain. So don't misunderstand. When I say it's good, I mean in that context of this is fast food pizza, right? Overall flavor is good. I like the flavor of it. You can taste the cheese. You can taste the bread. And I pointed out, I held it up close earlier to show you that, you know, it's not, the bread is thick. The cheese is also pretty thick. Like, it's a thick bite for a pizza. And I know you can get pizzas that are this tall, but the default for me is usually a little thinner. But yeah, overall, I'd say flavor was good. I like the sauce they use. It tastes the way I want it to taste. Expectations are met. So it's a good piece. I'm not blown away. I was disappointed about this pepperoni situation where there's just one on there. Like, I wanted to have pepperoni in every bite. That's what I want when I'm biting into a pepperoni pizza. And this is just, I had to take a few bites through to get to it. So that was a little disappointing. So I think they lose points there. But the mouthfeel of this, the bread is soft. It's firmer on the bottom. As you can see, it's a little darker. There is one thing that and it's partly an issue with how pizza in general is made, but I don't have this issue everywhere. Let me tell you what I mean. With the bread, how it's got the sauce on it and it's cooked with the sauce on it, parts of the bread that's close to the sauce is still too wet. It's not uncooked, because I can taste it when dough's not cooked. Now, these could be I'm going to go in and say it, these probably are, prefabricated sheets of dough that they just put toppings on and throw in like a mini oven to heat up. That's probably what we're dealing with. So they're probably made in such a way that even if you undercook them, they don't taste like it. That being said, normally, if pizza dough's undercooked, I can taste it and I can't stand it. I can't do it. And if I sense that it's undercooked, it kind of flips a switch in my brain and I can't eat any more of it. I'm not getting that here, but I still sense a little bit of the soggy bread issue. So be aware of that. This is a pizza that you might bite into, and if you're really sensitive to that, it may turn you off. But me, who I consider myself sensitive to that, I'm fine eating this, even though there are some elements of that present in this pizza slice. So mouthfeel overall was good except for that. But that's more of an issue I have with thicker pizzas in general, because they tend to have that issue where the sauce makes the bread under it wet and soggy. So, but the flavor profile is good. I could definitely taste the pepperoni when I got to it. So the pepperoni was a distinct, the pepperoni had a nice crisp to it too. I really liked that. And you can see I was able to cleanly bite it without the pepperoni. And that's one issue you'll run into with pizza sometimes. You bite it, you pull back. And I don't mean the attractive cheese strands that you see in TV or commercials. I mean you bite it and the whole top layer slides off with you. Thankfully, that didn't happen here. So, points there. So I think I've said what I want to say about the taste and mouthfeel. Let's talk about value. This was just over $3 for this pizza, for this slice of pizza. I will say $3 feels like a lot for a mediocre slice of pizza, and I might be out of touch with how pizza is priced nowadays, but to me it feels like a lot. I would want this to be more around the $2 mark or $2.50, but when you get up to just over $3, you're kind of into the more, at least as far as gas station food, you're probably into the more premium item territory, which I guess I could say this is a premium item at QuikTrip, right? So that overall value, I have mixed feelings. I normally probably wouldn't spend $3 on this, and I will say QuikTrip, through the app, they usually have a lot of deals where you can get a pizza with purchasing another item, or get a slice of pizza with purchasing another item. They also sell these pizzas whole. Obviously, you'd save money doing that if you needed a whole pizza. Although, if you're going to buy a whole pizza, why are you buying it at QuikTrip? No shade at QuikTrip. I like QuikTrip. I love that I can come here and get a fountain drink pretty easily. I'm a fan of soda. Anyway, so enough rambling. Value, mixed feelings. So overall, my rating, I'll give my overall rating now on the QuikTrip Pepperoni Pizza. I would give it a 5 out of 10. I'd give it a 5 out of 10. And I know I said a lot of good things. I'm trying to keep that rating. I'm trying to look at that rating compared to what else you could do with pizza, right? As well as my thoughts on, the single pepperoni, the issues of value, maybe being overpriced a little bit. But overall, my rating of this pizza, 5 out of 10. Let me know what you think in the comments, whether you agree or disagree, or if you've tried this. Thanks for watching. I hope you have a good day.